What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Life Tone back on a video for y'all today, man. Hope you having a blessed one, sensation. Hope thanks to glory to God. When God to the right now, God opening doors, paving ways for all your friends and family. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Today, I do have another reaction video for y'all today, guys. And today's reaction video will be on Houston rapper Guero10K, also known as Christian. Guy's last name, but his first name is Christian, and he's a junior. But yeah, he's from Houston. And apparently, the dude got 5 bodies, bro. He got 5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5. When he told LeBron championship, he told bodies. Man, apparently they've killed 5 people. He has 5 murder charges on his head. And he's facing death in the state of Texas after being charged with these murders. He had 2 murder charges from a shooting with his rival, Cash Out Ace, at a music shoot, and then now a music video shoot. He had another murder with a kid, with a guy that was arguing with his gang or whatever. They ran up in they shot the car. They pulled back. They don't say spin the block on him, ran up in the car, did him dirty. That's the 3rd murder. And apparently he killed a elderly couple that he thought that was Cash Out Ace's grandparents. We're gonna get more in depth into it. We're gonna do a reaction video to 1090 Jake and a sentence video of the Guero10K situation. It's about 4 months old, but I didn't want to talk about it. And I really just realized he had 5. I knew about the music video shoot, but I didn't know about the grandparents thing and all that. So I just saw Inside Hotspots video on it, but I watched that one. They didn't really go into depth. But I know 1090 Jake, man. EOS, man, they get it in over there, man. Shout out to 1090 Jake. So we're gonna get right into this, man. React to the situation with Guero10K, and we're gonna wrap up the video. Let's get it. We're gonna get right into this, man. Let's get it. Get smack into this, man. No cap, man. Let's get it. Let's get right into this, man. Let's get it. Don't waste no time, man. Let's full screen this baby. Let's get it.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Houston rapper Guero10K, who's just been charged with 3 more murders, is currently fighting a total of 5, and is being accused of allegedly killing an elderly couple who he believed was the grandparents of rival rapper Cash Out Ace. September 1st, 2021, 22-year-old Kelvin Badillo was arrested in Houston, Texas on a warrant. Sitting inside of the Harris County Sheriff's Office, Kelvin was interviewed specifically about his involvement in the music video shooting of Houston rapper Cash Out Ace that left 9 people shot, 2 of which died. This interview would be the beginning of the downfall of Houston rapper and alleged gang leader Guero10K. Investigators knew exactly who they were speaking with. They just needed Kelvin to know how fucked he already was before they could manipulate him into telling it all. They knew his mom, Susanna Segura, bought him a 2009 Honda Civic Coupe off a man from Facebook. They'd already located the vehicle at a scrapyard. Kelvin had signed over the title, and inside, investigators found several spent shell casings, which were tested and linked to multiple shootings in Houston, 2 of which being homicide cases linked to the 10K gang. They had Kelvin's Snapchat account containing messages he'd sent to Guero10K, where he spoke on 2 back-to-back shootings, stating one of the victims was offering a reward for information on who owns a black 2-door Civic with a broken window. It was Kelvin's car that was being described in a total of 3 shootings, 2 of which homicide cases. It was Kelvin's friends whose cell phones pinged nearby towers, giving away their locations at the times of these shootings. And now,
so you're gonna do crime, bro? Please turn your location off on your phone, bro. Like, this is not rocket science, bro. You about to do a crime? Turn the location off your phone, bro. Y'all make it so hot. I make it so easy, bro.
Now, investigators had played their hand and played it well as Kelvin began to talk. Kelvin confessed to being the driver of the music video shooting. He'd go on to say Christian Cavazos Jr., also known as Guero10K, was sitting in the front passenger seat shooting. He'd go on to say Christian Cavazos Jr.,
also Christian Cavazos Jr. That's a wild name.
Also known as Guero10K, was sitting in the front passenger seat armed with an AK-47. Louis Santee, also known as Rico 10K, and Roman Wise, another 10K member, was sitting in the back seat armed with a 40 caliber and 9mm pistol. They'd driven past the music video location, seeing the rival rapper filming, when Kelvin made a U-turn. On the second pass by, Guero10K and Roman started firing out of the window while Rico 10K was shooting from the sunroof. As they drove off, the cameraman was dead, the second man was dead, plenty more were wounded, and Cash Out Ace had been left with a bullet in his arm and another in his head, to which doctors would later remove a section of his skull. The shooting was captured on a nearby business surveillance camera where investigators could clearly see the Honda and muzzle flashes from 3 separate guns firing. That's when investigators pulled out a picture. It was an elderly couple. Investigators asking Kelvin if he knew anything about their murder as he began to cry before saying yes. September 25th, 2019, Rosalva Reyes was on her way home from the hospital where her mother had just died. She was riding in a purple Dodge Charger driven by her niece as she sat in the front passenger seat with her sister in the back. Her husband, Ramiro, was following close behind in his truck. After a long emotional night, they just wanted to make it home. Kelvin Badillo was driving his car early in the morning with Guero, Roman, and Rico 10K. Guero was sitting in the front on a video call with rival rapper Cash Out Ace as they went back and forth making threats. Kelvin told investigators he told Ace to drop a location and meet up, to which Ace said he was riding in a great...
Students with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension. But no, by all means.
Dodge Charger. Kelvin would continue telling investigators as Guero and Ace kept going back and forth making threats. A Dodge Charger drove past them. Kelvin told Guero hang up the phone as they started following the Charger all the way home. They watched the vehicle park, and as the doors began to open, Guero and Rico started firing AR pistols while Roman fired a gun before driving off, circling back.
So they followed the wrong car color. The man said he's on the phone with Ace, and Ace tells him, I'm in a gray Dodge Charger. The joint is purple, my nigga. Why in the hell you following a purple Charger?
Opening fire again. Hours later, the group would watch the news cover the shooting, stating an elderly couple had been killed. Kelvin told investigators Guero and Rico weren't upset. In fact, it was the complete opposite. They were celebrating, as they thought they killed Cash Out Ace's grandparents.
Harris County 911, what's the location of your emergency?
These niggas sick, bro. And what these niggas got sold, son.
Are there the Brand Cedars? How can I help you? There is a lot of gunfire going on outside. Okay.
Deputies arrived on scene finding a dead man lying in the road with multiple gunshots to his body. A Dodge Charger parked in front of the home had a woman seated in the passenger seat. She'd also be pronounced dead at the scene. A third man was shot in his hip as he ran out of his home in an attempt to help his family while the shooters were driving past for the second time. He'd be transported to a hospital where he'd later be listed in stable condition. The Reyeses were killed. The wife dying first as her husband ran from his truck to her car, getting shot multiple times in the process, as over 40 shell casings were found at the scene. They had no affiliation with Cash Out Ace, no ties to the ongoing war in Houston streets, and Rosalva Reyes was only guilty of being a passenger in a Dodge Charger on her way home after her mother's death, when a group of gang members...
Like, these niggas, bro, like, you know how common a Charger is? You know how common a Dodge Charger is, bro? I live in the DMV, bro. It's like a billion of them. Y'all niggas just saw a Charger and follows Cash Out Ace, bro. Or when you kill him, follows his grandparents. Even if he follows his grandparents is sick. Why would you kill elderly people for, bro? They have nothing to do with y'all beef.
mistook the vehicle as belonging to a rival rapper. Her and her husband would have celebrated their 40th wedding anniversary only 1 month later. The information Kelvin was able to confess to was enough to charge Guero10K with 2 capital murders, punishable by death in the state of Texas, on top of the 2 murders stemming from the music video shooting that left 7 others wounded. Not only that, but Cash Out Ace's brother had spoke with investigators in the hospital after the music video shooting, saying he'd been on a video call with Rico10K as he made threats, with a man in the background holding a rifle. They'd repeat an address claiming to know where he lived, but he'd tell them that's his grandparents' house and he no longer lived there. 30 minutes later, the elderly couple were killed. But that isn't all. Earlier in September, before the murder of the elderly couple, another shooting took place in which 3 men who'd been arguing with the 10K gang on Instagram Live were in a car exiting the Costa Vizcaya apartment complex where a 10K member lived. As they exited, they began to be followed by a dark-colored vehicle, and when they got on the roadway, a person inside the vehicle opened fire, causing them to veer off the road and crash into a tree.
They want them niggas' ass. They got to argue with them. They got right on their ass. They weren't playing with them.
2 of the men got out, helping each other across the road, as the third stayed inside the vehicle, suffering a gunshot wound to his back. That's when the dark-colored vehicle drove back. A man got out, walking up on the crashed vehicle, and opened fire again, killing 19-year-old Ryan McGowan.
Wow.
Months later, a female would contact investigators with information about the shooting. She provides specific details about the shooting unknown to the public and consistent with the 2 other victims who survived the crash, such as the shooters drove back to keep shooting the victim, making sure he was dead. She'd go on to say she learned it from a video call with Guero and Rico10K, where Guero said he shot him and Rico said he drove the car. Winchester 9mm shell casings recovered.
Stop self-snitching. Stop this foolishness, bro. Stop telling these women what y'all be doing. You got your location on. You're telling girls you shot niggas. You told how you ran up on cuz and did them. You think she's not gonna tell the police?
Covered on the scene would later match the 9mm shell casings left at the scene of the music video shooting 3 months later, where Kelvin confessed that Rico10K was armed with a 9mm handgun.
Y'all niggas hot.
Guero10K's cell phone also pinned a tower within 700 feet from the apartment complex on the day and around the time of the murder, then pinned another tower 6,700 feet away from the murder scene after it happened.
Stop having your location on when you're doing crime. It is stupid. Continue.
Guero10K now faces 2 capital murders and 3 murder charges for the shooting deaths of 63-year-old Ramiro and 61-year-old Rosalva Reyes, 19-year-old Ryan McGowan, 20-year-old Gonzalo Gonzalez, and 22-year-old Jonathan Jimenez. At only 20 years old himself, charged with 5 murders with an immense amount of evidence, confessions, and testimony against him, it seems now Guero10K is no longer fighting for his freedom, but fighting for his life, as the punishment of death may be imposed by the state of Texas. At the same time, Guero remains in federal custody after a search of his home recovered drugs, rifles, and a Glock with a switch, leaving him charged with possession of a machine gun, meaning Guero could face years in federal prison before having to face his state punishment.
Damn.
Unless the feds decide to take over with a 10K RICO case in which he could face a federal.
If the feds take over this case with a RICO Act, it's done.
Death penalty. Now this case just keeps getting worse and worse. This kid's facing up to 10 years for possession of a fucking machine gun. I don't even know if he's a felon. So the punishment may be even worse than that. If the feds decide to pick up these murder cases, he could be hit with a RICO. And because these are murders, capital murders, if they're charged the same way in the feds, like I said, he could face death in the feds. There's also a chance he could get sentenced for what he's facing federally and then be sentenced for what he's facing statewide. So this kid could literally be sentenced to death, life, etc., but have to wait, do 10 years in the feds first, and then go and handle that. These motherfuckers want what's owed in a sense. The feds are gonna want the time that they can get.
The feds want more than what they've been they owed. They probably want his life. He's killed 5 people, bro. Allegedly. 5. They gonna kill this man, bro. They're not playing with him.
Get from this kid, and then the state of Texas, which
try to
doesn't
fry
fuck
him.
off, is gonna want to bury this kid. 20 years old, facing 5 murders, allegedly killed an elderly couple, assuming it was related to somebody else. I mean, motherfuckers was looking up to him and dick riding him when he was out doing good. But I guarantee you not one of his fans or not one of the motherfuckers that think that shit's cool, what he was doing, want to be in the position that he's in now. I guarantee you not one of them 10K members want to switch positions with him. And it isn't just him that's charged. Guero10K got hit. The kid that snitched got hit. Everybody's fucked right now. And the kid that snitched, he's probably just trying to get the best deal that he can, which most likely is still going to be a ridiculous amount of time. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Shout out to 1090 Jake, man. Shout out to 1090, man. But yeah, he's screwed. That's all I'm gonna say about this one. Your boy Tom's opinion on this. You tag your location on during these shootings. They got the shell cases from the car. You try to ditch the car. They know the car belonged to your mother, and the mother bought the car for you. You're done. It's over. They're all 3 of them screwed. Like the kid that snitched, he just trying to get 25 years instead of getting 2 life sentences. The guy Rico, he's not coming home. He's done. Life sentence. Boom. 2 murder charges. He's done. 2 first-degree murder charges. You're done. Guero10K is getting fried. He's getting fried. They're killing him. It's over with. He cannot beat 5 murders. There's no way you're doing that. 5, bro? Bro, if one of them hit, you're getting a life sentence. All it takes is 1. If the capital murder hits, you're getting a death sentence. And don't let the feds pick this up. Because the feds, you think Texas not going to take long to execute you? Oh, the federal government, that's knowing you. They'll probably execute you for a year. Get you up out of there. So, man, he's screwed, man. So that's not a quick video, but that's the quick synopsis on the Guero10K story. My thoughts on it. He's an absolute idiot. Dude had a ton of talent, and he wasted it shooting people and acting like a gangster. No need for that. I know, everyone said, oh, you got ops and this and that, and we got to hack at the ops and woody woo. But, bro, when you hack at the ops, you get caught, what happens? You never come home, bro. You never come home, bro. This is exactly about to happen. He's never going to see the light of day again, bro. He's never going to see freedom ever again because of his foolish actions. This is stupid. Hey, what's the saying? You do the crime, do the time. In this case, his time might be up. So, like, comment, subscribe, and join the live game if you have not done so. Put that work in for it though. Join the live game. Hit that subscribe button, man. Take it easy, man. We're gone.